Good morning, all of you. In last class, we had discussed about the different operating systems, recycle bin, taskbar. In this video, we are going to discuss about some other thing on Windows 10. Let's start with files and folders. An important role of operating system is to manage files and folders on a storage disk. So you know about files and folders. Let's quickly talk about them before you create and manage them practically. Files. A file is the common storage unit in a computer, and all programs and data are written or stored into a file and read from a file. A file has a name and extension too. For example, myworks.docx. Here, my work is the name of file and docx is extension name. Similarly, budget.xls. So budget is name of file and xls is the extension name of that file. Third one is fair.pptx. Here, fair is the name and pptx is the extension name. By using extension name, we can know about which type of file is this, because MS Word has extension .x, Excel has .xlx, PowerPoint is the pptx. A file can store any type of data such as image or graphics or presentation or database or document and audio or video, etc. A folder is a container that holds one or more files. Folder can also contain other folders. Folder provides a method for organizing file, much like a manila file folder contains paper document in a file cabinet. Folders can be empty also until you store some files and some folder in them. Folders are also called directories. Here in below you can see the image of different files and folders. The upper one is folder, it's in yellow color, and lower one is files. Next thing, the file organization and directory structure. In an office, the file cabinet is divided into shelves into boxes, and boxes into drawers, etc. And files are kept in them. Similar type of files are grouped and kept in the same drawer or box or shelf. In the same way, files on disk are stored. The disk, which is similar to file cabinet, is divided into subdirectories similar to shelves. Each subdirectory can further divided into subdirectory similar to boxes and so on. Windows file with some similarities belonging to same project are grouped together, and a directory or folder is formed for them under which they are kept. So directories or folders let you group your files in convenient categories. These categories in turn may contain other directories. This organized file structure is referred to as multi-level or hierarchical directory structure. The first level of multi-level directory system is root directory, which is created automatically at the time of disk formatting. Within the root directory, additional directories and subdirectories can be created. Within each directory or subdirectory, new files or new subdirectories can be created. Directory names follow the file naming conventions. In the below figures, D1 and D2 and D3 are subdirectories of or child directory of root directory. And the root is the parent directory of D1, D2 and D3 folders. Similarly, D5 and D6 are child directory or subdirectories of directory D2. D2 is the parent directory of D5 and D6. One thing to be kept in mind is directory can have as many child's directories or subdirectories. But child directory can have only one parent directory. It cannot have more than one parent directory. In figure is clear. Here the S1, S2, S3 is the subdirectory of file cabinet and new directory, and B1, B2 is a child directory of S1, and B3, B4, B5 is a child directory of S2, B6, B7 is the child directory of S2. Sorry, S3 is given wrong. Here S that stand for self, and B for boxes, and D for drawer. It is look like same this manner. A file can be stored in our disk. Here you can see the D1, D2 and D3 are subdirectory or child directory of root directory, and root is the parent directory of D1 and D2. Here D represents the directory, and F that stands for file. So root is the parent directory of D1, D2 and D3. Similarly, D5 and D6 are the child directory of directory D2. D2 is the parent directory of D5 and D6. Okay. Now let's see files operations on Windows 10. First, starting File Explorer. The file created by different applications are automatically stored at default location. You can also create your own folders and store your files in them. Let us learn how you can create and manage files and folders on Windows 10. First, starting the File Explorer. For many operations in Windows 10, you will need to open File Explorer. File Explorer is the most used application on a Windows operating system. It is used to browse folders and files stored in the computer. To start File Explorer, follow one of the given steps given below. Click on Start menu, then click on File Explorer. Or on the taskbar, click on the File Explorer shortcut button. Or you can press Win plus E. Or right click on the Start button, and then on the Quick Link menu, click on the File Explorer. Here you can see in the below figure, when you right click on the Start button, it shows some Quick Link menus, and in that link you can select the File Explorer. The left pane of File Explorer window is the navigation pane, through which you can reach any drive folder on the computer, and the right pane of the File Explorer is the content pane, which shows the files and folder in the currently open drive or folder. Here you can when you right click on Start button, this shortcut menu displays on screen. And when you click on the File Explorer, it will open the File Explorer window. Now next thing, creating a folder. To create a folder in Windows 10, do the following. First, start File Explorer as explained in the last slide. In the File Explorer window, do either of the following. In the content pane, navigate to location where you want to add the new folder. Then click on Home tab. In a new group, click on New Folder command as shown here. Or you can, in the navigation pane, right click on the folder to which you want to add the new folder, and in the shortcut menu select New Folder. As you can see in the below image. Now next thing, how to copy or move files in your computer. So let's start with the copying and moving files in folder. Copying of files and folders means that along with original copy of the selected files and folders, a new copy of them is created at a specific location. That is, there will be two copies of same file folder after copying. Copying a folder also copies the files and subfolders contained in it. Copying is performed using these three actions. First of all, selecting files and folder. It means first of all you have to select your file that you want to copy. Then copy them by either using the copy option from the clipboard group, or you can press Ctrl C to shortcut button to copy, and then paste to desired location by using paste button in the clipboard group, or you can use shortcut command Ctrl V. Next thing, moving of file and folders means selected files and folders are removed from original location and placed at the designated new location. After moving, there is only one copy of selected files and folders on the computer. Moving is performed using these three actions. First of all, selecting files and folders, same as copy. First select that files or folders which you want to move, then cutting them to keyboard. It means either you can use cut option in the clipboard group, or you can use Ctrl X shortcut button, and then paste to desired location by using Ctrl V shortcut command, or paste option from the clipboard group. Now next thing, selecting files and folders. How can select? You must select one or one file folder, multiple contiguous file or folder, non-contiguous file or folder, or all the items in the folder. First of all, let's see to select all the items in a folder. Click on Home tab, then select Group, then select All, or you can press Ctrl A. Or when item check boxes are shown, set the check box to the left of the first column header. If you want to select multiple contiguous items, so first of all, select the first item, then press the Shift key and hold down the Shift key, and then select the last item in the group you want to select. If you want to select multiple non-contiguous items, select the first item, then hold down the Control key, not Shift key, it's a Control key. and select each additional item. Or when item check boxes are shown, select the check box to the left of each item you want to select. So that's all for today. Thank you.